ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another 2-in-1 Marvel Legends action figure review. Today we're gonna look at the Wave 2 X-Men 97 Nightcrawler and Goblin Queen. Ooh, we have a Marvel Legends Goblin Queen right here, not the attire that we were expecting, but hey, we got the character, and then here we have an upgraded Nightcrawler figure. I'm excited for both of these. This is my favorite X-Man right over here. Nice artwork right there on the side, nice imagery right over there, and then nothing on the side, but on the back you get product shots, and then you can see the other figures from the Wave. I've already reviewed Cyclops and Jean Grey. Nothing on this side, top or bottom, so let's get to it and crack these things open. And if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here are the figures out of the packaging. And I gotta say, this Goblin Queen is quite impressive. I am happy to have an upgraded Nightcrawler figure, but there's just not a whole ton of new going on with the Nightcrawler, but I'm happy with what I'm seeing over here. But yeah, this Goblin Queen, oh man, she looks pretty awesome. All right, let's get a closer look at these. We'll go ahead and start with Nightcrawler. So I gotta say, I really like these two new head sculpts. Now, I am typically used to seeing Nightcrawler with shorter hair like this. I do like it, but I also am used to seeing Nightcrawler with longer hair, just not so straight. You know, his hair is usually like a lot curlier, but I like what they've done with the paint over here. I don't mind having all of this black over the face right over here. It looks like it's, you know, shadow from the hair. I mean, that is very Gambit-styled hair, isn't it? I love the blue added to it, though, and it's a different color blue than what we're seeing with the skin tone, so that's pretty neat. It's just a different shade of blue. So nice-looking hair. And then you have this alternate head sculpt right here where he's angrier, and you can see his fangs a bit. I love the gold on the eyes. That looks really good. And the hair sculpt is very similar to this one. It looks like it's actually exactly the same. So they just, you know, gave him a different face. And he has fist hands along with wide open hands. This is one of the less wide of the wide open hands. And then this side right here, you get this one with the fingers bent. But yeah, the original one, or the one that we'd seen last time, came with 3 sets of hands. And speaking of the last one, it seems as though like the torso is reused over here. The tail is reused and the hips right here as well. But you know, aside from the torso and shoulder parts, this is new. I just didn't expect this to be all new right over here. It's painted on with this older version, but yeah, we actually get sculpted detail right over here with the forearms and with the leg pattern. So I'm very happy to see that. The tail is the same as what we'd seen before. I do like how the tail looks. Just really wish we'd get a bendy wire tail one day. And then looking at this, man, I really like this a lot. The pinless joints look really good. I mean, it's a mostly black figure, but hey, it looks smoother. I prefer having the pinless, and it just, well, there are some paint splotches over here. It does look really good to me. I'm happy that they took this extra step. So there's more stuff going on here than I initially thought, and that makes me happy. So this Madeline Pryor looks great. Yeah, she does look different from the books, right? But I feel like this suit kind of resembles some of the contemporary looks, even though the contemporary look is very revealing too, you know? So hopefully we get that one day, and you can see that, yeah, they did change the head sculpt and pretty much everything else from that prototype image that we saw from the HasLab a couple years back. The face on this looks great, man. I love the paint on it. I like that it has a bit of a pinkish hue. The hair looks really good. It's detailed. However, it is rounded off in a lot of sections over here to kind of give it that stylized animation look. No real paint detail over here. It's not really bumming me out too much, to be honest with you. Cleavage looks great, and then, yeah, the amulet looks really good, and we have the pinless double-jointed elbows over here. She does come with a set of interchangeable hands, which look fantastic with the fingernails painted over here. I do like that. You don't get the thumbnail painted right over there, though, so they didn't give us that detail. We have this corset piece right over here, and then you can see that we get a slightly different color gray, or black anyway, for the inner thighs. I don't know, that'd be cool to be able to paint that flesh tone. I don't know, I think I'd like to see that. I want to customize one of these, but anyway, I do like the thighs. There's the Madeline Pryor butt, And then you can see that we get the pinless double jointed knees and the high heels over here. And the cape looks really good too. Different cape from what we'd seen with the HasLab prototype. So it has red on the inside. You can see some serial numbers right over there, but it has this nice texture to it on the inside of the cape where it's very smooth right here on the outside of it. So yeah, pretty sweet. And then on top of the interchangeable hands, we also get some effects and we get baby Cable. Yeah, look at the little baby Cable right over there. Oh, it looks so cute. And it's kind of funny because he's got the same well, different head, but yeah, same swaddle right over there as Nightcrawler. And then Goblin Queen and Nightcrawler were teamed up. Well, was it Bamf the Dragon? Technically not Nightcrawler, but you know, you can see them teamed up over here. But yeah, this looks good. I like the little X logos that we have right here on the swaddle. And yeah, what a cute little baby. Almost like a grown man face, right? Oh, you're gonna be a big X-Man one day. Oh, yeah, you are. Then we get these two translucent green effects, which are slightly lighter than the last green ones that we've gotten. I think these came with the Doctor Doom figure, but yeah, you can see the subtle color difference between the two. Then if you notice this thing right over here, this came from a Mezco, I think this was a Ninja Gomez effect piece, which works great with Nightcrawler. Big thanks again, Laser Pants, for sending me this. Quick question, you guys. Let's say I promise you not to show this in a video, but like I show this. Like, is it me lying if I show this instead of doing all of this? Like, I'm kind of curious. Like, does it count as a lie if I do that? Because I'm like technically like not showing it off all the way, but like I am still showing that it's there, right? Let me know. Now, to measure out these two figures, you can see that the Goblin Queen is standing pretty tall at around 6.5 inches, and then Nightcrawler, a bit shorter as he should be. He's standing just over 6 inches tall. And I love how this figure stands with the high heels, you know? She does a really good job. She's not leaning on her cape right here. You can see I'm moving my little fabric around. She is standing there on her own with the high heels. It's pretty sweet. Then for a size comparison, you can see our previous Nightcrawler, which does have a slightly different tail from this one, mostly because I think it got warped from being in the bin, but you can see some other subtle differences between these two, aside from the sculpted parts over here. The white is a little bit more on the grayish tone color as opposed to the brighter white that we're seeing with the older one. I feel like they did a better job of painting the lower torso right here on this one compared to that one right there. So yeah, subtle differences throughout. And yeah, I want to do a little head swap over here. Let's see if I can put this new head on the older body and then the older head on the newer body. Oh man, my mind is blown. I didn't expect that to look the way it did. I mean, no surprises at all. I just wanted to see it. And then here's Goblin Queen next to our Chasm figure from the latest Vintage Collection wave, or the one before this latest one anyway. And yeah, I haven't read it, but I am aware of there being a storyline with these two characters in there together. And then here's Nightcrawler and Goblin Queen next to our other Wave 2 figures. We have Cyclops and Jean Grey, and then we have the Wave 1 Wolverine and Rogue. And yeah, I did want to see Wolverine right here next to Nightcrawler because they're buds and everything. And then I did not show the Love Triangle 3-pack Jean Grey next to the animated Jean Grey from X-Men 97. I saw a comment about that. I hate to disappoint, but yeah, even though it's the same body mold as the other figure I showed off in that video, there you go. You can see them side by side. And there's a head swap as well. Getting these heads on here is a little bit tricky. I do feel like this animated head is just really resting on there. It's not plugged in. This one's ported in, but it's just very, very loose. But yeah, I guess you could make that work. And then here's Nightcrawler and Goblin Queen next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Oh, another beautiful redhead. Oh, well, I'm not going to say anything disrespectful or focus on your beautiful body or talk about your beautiful boobs or bring any kind of attention to your gorgeous, lovely lady. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you see what I did there. Anyway, this was a fun video to make, so I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Statistics show most YouTube channels, like half the viewership does not subscribe. So go ahead and check if you're subscribed and make sure you hit that button if you want to see more coming to the channel. Anyway, these two figures are very impressive. I really like them both. Now, the Goblin Queen, of course, it's not the design I wanted. That's why I picked up a second one, because I'm planning on customizing another one. but I still think it looks great, and I'm very interested in seeing the character in the show, so I hope she looks just like this in the show. I think it does look very cool, and she still has the cleavage right over there, so hey, there is still some sexy on that figure. And then the Nightcrawler just surpassed my expectations. I didn't know at first that Hasbro went beyond just painting the forearms and the shins of this figure. They actually gave us some new sculpts in places where I didn't expect to see new sculpting, and then on top of that, we have the new pinless joints, which I really do appreciate. Now, we don't have a Bamf effect from Hasbro. I would really like to have hoped to gotten a Bamf effect. Sometime in the future, I'd like to see that. And then, I like the interchangeable hands. He doesn't come with the sword. He doesn't come with all the interchangeable hands that we'd seen last time, so it does feel a little on the light side as far as the accessories go. But, you know, I gotta tell you, both of these figures kind of crept up on me. I didn't expect to like them as much as I do. And at the price point around $25, I am going to rate these the same. I'm going to give each of these figures a Sud rating of...
I love it! Two, please!
And I'd like to know what you guys think. I'm actually very happy with these figures, and I did pick up 2 of each, so I do not regret it at all whatsoever. I am happy to have them both. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Looks cool. No, wait. I just put this freaking... I'm such a dumbass. I'm so stupid. I popped the heads off and then just put them back the way they were. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Shot.